I'm back with you guys here on the YouTubes or wherever you find me on the internet. But probably YouTube because that's where I post these. Anyway, yes, it is towards the end of June now. I'm going to do my last rainbow reading for Pride Month. I've got a nice little pin here, safe space pin here. This is a safe space for all LGBTQ plus whoever else, okay? Unless you are, you know, and even if you are like a kind of a bigoted person, whether you take offense to that term being used at all or not, like, you know, you're welcome here to learn more about how to just be a person, okay? Okay. You know, little by little, you know, we all have to learn because we're taught kind of in this world to like run from our humanity, hide it, suppress it. Okay, so, you know, we're just doing little human things here. So I've got the very last tiny bits of my sage that I'm going to use. Oh god, I did it. So much wind. Okay, so we're going to just spark this last clump without burning ourselves, hopefully, and without starting a fire here in California in the middle of the end of June. Okay, and we're about to have a heat wave next week. We don't need no fire. Okay, but I have a little bit of water to my side, handy, so it's like it'll get some smoke going for cleanse, and then we'll toss it into the little water that we have. Okay, very. Just gonna ask for some peace. We're gonna ask for cleansing. We're gonna ask for healing. We're gonna clear our field. We're gonna clear the space for the reading. Cleanse the decks. My tools here. Give myself a good sit, smudging, saging, top to bottom. And for you. Alrighty. And I'll let that go too long on its own. Woo-wee. And the Palo Santo here. Woo. Santo? No, it's all good. My sister and her puppy are out here. She's very cute. I'll show you maybe if you guys are behaved. I'm just kidding. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put this palo over here to keep it right until it goes out. Sage I already put out. And yeah, so I've got some crystals with us here today. Amazonite. This one that starts with an R, but I forgot what it's called. Rhodozonite or rhodo something. And it's a really great healing stone for self-love. Amazonite is great for all of your chakras, but particularly the heart and the throat chakra. And my selenite wand here. I don't know if you've seen it lately, but like it was looking kind of muddy. I charged it in the full moon overnight, and then it stayed out on the porch during the daytime, and it was like not long after the solstice, so it's super charged up. I found it on Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, and it was blazing. So here, have some of this selenite energy here. Woohoo! Catch that! Yeah, catch that vibe. All right. So let's just like review this month. Has been a lot of activity. We had a lot going on with the channel over here. You know, kind of going up and down for me, like as the creator of this channel, like had a lot of ups and downs in my productivity and my drive to keep posting and stuff, and then I would just mainly get like an inspiration to do something, or knowing that I should get around to doing something sooner or later, right? and then that would cause me to put in a lot of energy in the moment to create, or like cause a lot of strain, having like trying to amp up the energy to do the thing, you know. So this time, in this little break that I've taken, it's kind of given me a lot of things to process, integrate, take in, and release as well. Like, I think the last, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure, but I'm kind of sure, because I talked about it a lot. The last 6 months, we've been releasing old situations, old relationships, old patterns and ways of being and seeing ourselves, and allowing ourselves to be treated and whatnot. So, this other time, I think it's going to be, you know, we've been in that end phase of the releasing. We release because it's like we recognize that there is a new formation within us that wants to emerge and be in its embodiment, right? So, like, it's time for this other version of ourselves to take the stage. So, we this next while is going to be about like really standing up for our boundaries, like knowing what those are, understanding our new structure, kind of like in when it comes to thought, feeling, values, you know, and interests. Yeah. So, and then it's going to be about utilizing that structure that we're creating for ourselves and mobilizing it. And I don't know, I want to say for at least the next 3 months, if not until the end of the year at least, until this whole new life fully falls into place and comes together, sprouting up from the ground and shit, or from all around. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Yeah, I've started a number of things that I want to go into more detail about, but I don't want to do it while I'm still in the process of starting. Because for myself, I just think that it's best to wait. I don't want to dip into the old narratives about myself in this moment. So, there we go. I'm going to take a sip from my rainbowy mug and place it down here. Before I get started, we're going to do it like usual. We're going to draw a Moonology card. We're going to draw a Beyond Lemuria card. And then I'm going to do a reading with the Bay Area Tarot, because the Bay is hella gay. And we're still in Pride Month, y'all. Okay, so we're going to start taking a deep breath in from the bottom of your feet. Picture your breath as a cord of light coming up from the bottom of your feet, activating every single nerve, neuron, and cell, every single muscle, going through the marrow of your bones all the way up, and collecting at the heart center, where you feel this light cord of energy fill up the whole heart until it's glowing. And as you hold your breath, it's glowing brighter and brighter. And then we release through the mouth, feeling the energy in the lower abdomen and the legs and in the heart, chest area. Kind of loosen up, and you're feeling more relaxed. The next breath in, we're going to visualize the beautiful planet that we're on, planet Earth, Mother Gaia, and see that core of light at the center of the planet glowing. Okay, we're going to breathe up in a cord of energy from the core of the planet, going up through every layer of the earth, through the crust, through the ground, through the foundation of your building, up your feet and legs, through your spinal cord. Okay, going up your vertebra, through your rib cage, through every bone and cell, muscle in your body, going up to the top of your head and collecting there, filling your whole body with the light, and the light is intensifying at the crown of your head. And then when we breathe out, all of the light, all of that energy releases from the crown, opening up every chakra, cleansing it out. Okay, next breath in. We are going to breathe in the light from all around us. We are the light. Okay, breathe it in. Picture light rays, particles coming in from all around you and filling your entire body with light, activating every cell within you to turn on its light as well. Okay, so now you're glowing from the inside out. And as you hold the breath, the light is intensifying. As you hold the breath, the light is starting to emit rainbow colors. Okay? And then when you breathe out, the light expands in every single direction, as far as you can tell, as far as you can see. There is rainbow energy being shot forth everywhere, transmuting any negativity, any obstructions, any distortions, as far as you can imagine, as far as you can visualize or feel into with your heart. Okay? And in your own personal field, all obstructions, negativity, blockages are resolved. They are dissolved. They are transmuted. Okay? And we're going to put a little bubble, our rainbow bubble around us. Some golden light. Yes. And we are protected and safe within this bubble to receive messages for our highest good. From spirit, from the source, from the universe, the oneness, whatever it is that you want to call it, from your higher self, from your subconscious, wherever it's coming from, it's going to be for our highest good today. Okay? So, I'm very excited to be making everything gay with you guys. Thank you. We're transing the world together. Okay? And I'm going to draw one card. Give me one card, baby. Give me one card today. Ooh, is that an owl, egret, heron, or a pelican? I can't. It's not a pelican. We don't get pelicans out here. It flew that way. Oh, there is another. Is that another bird up in the tree? I can't see. Crap, I need glasses. Okay, we're drawing one oracle card. Bird messengers, bird spirit messengers. Hey. It was definitely some kind of a, if not an owl, it was like a heron or an egret or something. Which owls represent wisdom, intelligence. They can sometimes represent our fears because they're associated with the nighttime, and the darkness, and the shadows. And heron and egrets are associated with the fae, at least in my mind, because they are waterfowl, and so they are connected to both they are actually the Trinity there, land, air, and water. Because they're found on the banks, and in the rivers, and in the air. And the fae, of course, also love to reside in the in-between times, like an hour such as this. Okay, you guys, can we just pick one? Give me one card. Is it too much to ask for? To give me one card today. Just one. They want me to... I'm just going to take this, I think. We're just going to do it. They have 3 messages to bring you through the Moonology Oracle deck today. Okay, okay, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, this is also about luck energy right here. Sagittarius is hella lucky. We've got Jupiter energy, and we are in Thursday. That is Jueves, Jupiter's day. Okay, Thor's day. Okay, so you've got some big luck coming your way. You know, whenever you read this, just know this is coming from Thursday. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. speak up, man. Okay, but you can be friendly and lighthearted about it, sure. That's a kind of flirtatious energy on that, too. The twins, you know, who might be thinking twice about something, having second thoughts about something, and it's the polarity of Sagittarius. And I think that it's interesting. We have a full moon in one card, one polarity, and a new moon in the other. Okay, then your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Okay, Taurus knows about practicality and how to manifest their dreams. It's true, and they love luxury, and or at least the sensation of luxury. You know? Okay. Okay, so let me get the booklet, and we'll look into those. New moon in let's go full moon in Sagittarius. I'm just going to put them in the order that they came out, more or less. Look at the bigger picture. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minutiae can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Attuned to the moon. Take time out for a mini break or adventure. Ooh, sounds good to me, yeah. Sagittarius is about long distance travel, yeah. Additional meanings for this card. This situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. The teaching. The full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big, wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to sail into uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the bigger picture. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so, expand your thinking, your perspective, your worldview. Open your mind, yeah. Okay, communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Ooh, some of you. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Attune to the moon. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Additional meanings for this card. Time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Read more books. Hey, I could take that. The teaching. Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing, of ideas and travel, and the energy around it and around this card, no matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble crossed wires in your brain. Like, I was just thinking that, like, as I'm doing all these things, scatterbrain. Okay, it's a chronic condition over here. I seem to have gotten a cut sometime today. And we've got full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need the practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down-to-earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Attune to the moon. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Additional meanings for this card. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Okay, all I'm going to say, I have to add in a little thing. Okay, I have a friend who's also a Libra, as I am, and we both have this thing about laziness and procrastinating, right? But the way that she framed it was kind of very extraordinary. She said, we're not lazy, we're energy efficient. Because when it seems like we're procrastinating on something, we're really just conserving our energy for when we actually are going to be in need of things being in the state that they're in, or, you know, we have the energy and the actual full picture of what it is that we're supposed to be doing and stuff. So it's just about a timely application of those efforts, you know. So, and the example that she used was that she had packed for a trip and went on the trip and then came back, but didn't fully unpack everything, and kind of left it sitting there for a long time, and it stayed like that until she needed to go on another trip. So that was kind of funny. Or she had like moved or something and she didn't fully unpack, and she was like bummed out about that and kind of feeling bad about it until she was like going to take a trip, and then everything was already packed for her to go on the trip anyway. So sometimes it just works out. But also at the same time, if you know you have a problem, or you feel like it's a problem because it's actually causing you to miss out on opportunities and not feel great about yourself, like, you can either try to like alter your perspective around those tendencies, but not in a way that is like enabling habits that are ultimately detrimental to yourself and your situation, but find a way to be supportive of the energy type that you have, okay? And so if it's not working for you to be like gung-ho every single day, just try and put a space of time for you to work towards one task at a time. Just one. Like, you know, the lists, they're a good place to start. Okay, chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. Okay, heard that. The teaching. The full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Who, me? You? Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow, no matter when you draw it. Hey, all right, heard that, all of it. Yes, good. And let's go for the Beyond Lemuria deck. How far are we? Did we even? Yes, we did. Okay. I'm looking for where it's got the time. There it is. And I look silly looking for it. But we're 24 minutes in. Okay. Beyond Lemuria deck. What is our... Oh, there we go! You guys. They gave me just one, okay? I feel like maybe we've got to accrue at least three different energy groups, or you just really needed these three messages from the Moonology deck, okay? Especially if our energy's been scattered, okay? Okay, so this card is called Healing. Okay, let's get a good view of that. I'm gonna catch the light a little bit. See all of those beautiful colors. Check out all those waves that are represented there. Good light codes on these. And it's, okay, healing. The Lemurians were healers, naturally intuitive and accustomed to navigating energetic-based realities. We all have natural healing abilities that are advanced when we deepen our energetic awareness. When we perceive the world beyond the more well-known senses, we start to receive information and wisdom different from that which stems from intellect. By tapping into life force consciousness and using this abounding energy alongside focused intention, we realize that anything is possible. Extend the margins of your awareness. Revisit a situation from a broader perspective or higher vibration with a focus on healing. Perhaps the issue is simply an outdated or limiting perception placement. You have the ability to align to a fresh new timeline inspired by wholeness. That's great. I love that. So yeah. Let me see here. Natural healing abilities. You know, we all have them. Yep, that's true. The universal life force, the key. Okay, with that in mind, okay, so we need some healing. We've got some relationship work. We've got some money work. Okay. Okay, we're going to ask for highest messages possible. Okay. Advice on our situation here, whatever there may be, whatever various scenarios we got going on, whatever time in the timeline that you're reading this or hearing this message, receiving this. I'm going to shuffle 7 times. She is a good dog. All the dogs. 2 more. One more. Give me one more. God damn it. That's a great card. The 6 of Wands just beyond the Magician. Here is Shadow Energy. That's our underlying energy for the read. And hold on just a moment, okay? Got that light on. I just turn the porch light on in case it gets a little dark out here while we're reading, because sometimes we can run a little long. Okay. All right, here is your energy, the dominant energy of the reading. Ooh, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, the balancing act. Okay, the dreaminess and the practicality. The people we care about and how do we prioritize them? How do we prioritize our ideas, our ambitions, our self-confidence, our self-worth, our boundaries, all of this stuff? How do we bring it into balance? You bring yourself into balance, and then from the core of your being, you're going to know and understand more on how to do that, okay? And if you're speaking through the heart, if you're moving and acting through the heart, it's going to help, it's going to cause you to be a little bit more pensive and reflective on your actions and your words that you choose. So you can definitely take more time to select your words carefully. However, you can also rest assured that as long as you're moving through the heart and you are being thoughtful and reflective, and coming from a place of love, that if there's any kind of flack for that, that's more to do with external factors beyond your control. Because if you're doing what you can for you, sure, there may be still some adjustments that could be made, and you can always, run that through with yourself, check, make sure, and even if you have somebody that you trust, that has like a good overall view on things, and you feel respects you as well, like, then you can ask them for advice and they'll give you good advice. Okay? They may see something that maybe you don't. Okay, but anyways, balanced. Okay, or trying to be balanced. Don't know what you got till it's gone. Maybe like, yeah, you're worried about letting things go because it's like you're afraid of missing out. Okay, here is Justice card here for the challenging energy, the oppositional kind of energy, obstacle energy. So maybe we've got some legal issues or some kind of bureaucracy issues that we're not. I would say bureaucracy is more like the Hierophant. This is Justice here, so I'd say like it has to do with like, okay, I'm drawn to the defund thing and stuff, so maybe we are having some sort of finance issues and stuff with the Pentacles here, the balancing, the message from the Taurus card, and we're also having a relationship issue drawn towards this dump him graffiti here on the card. Okay, we've got defund right here, so maybe you've got some things that you're expending a little bit too much energy towards, and you need to defund your energy from that and stuff, whether that's your actual money energy or your emotional or mental energy. Totally, you should be divesting, defunding those accounts, those energy accounts, okay? And put them back into your own safety deposit box of, your center, okay? Until you can figure out where else that it's better invested, okay? Dump him if you're having a toxic relationship issues, or it's just not the right fit or something. This is your sign that it might be best to cut the cord, and you might be in resistance to that, or you might be feeling the pull to cut the cord, and yet at the same time there's something that's telling you that maybe you shouldn't. But I'm more inclined to say just cut the cord, okay? So that's the challenge, is coming around to that, to having to do that, okay? Okay. This is, every single card so far is balance, balance, balance. Two of Pentacles, we're balancing. Justice, we're balancing. Six of Pentacles, balancing. We've literally got the scales right there in two of the three cards. Craziness. So, this is the subconscious influence. What's going on subliminally, in your deep dark recesses of your mind. Things are coming into balance. If things have been in disarray, you've been in kind of more of a survival mode, maybe. So it's your instinct that's leading you more than your intuition and stuff. But those things are kind of like really deeply connected. So they're not entirely separate, But to bring the higher awareness to it, you should apply your rational thinking to the instinct, not so you could talk yourself out of it, but so that you can see the actual logic of it. And if it stems from fear, that's where I would recommend to really be critical of it. If it stems from fear, with a red truck going by, if it stems from fear, or if it stems from insecurity or lack. But if it stems from drawing, from just like recognizing something that is useful to your goals and your sense of stability.
Like a red Toyota truck.
Like a red Toyota truck. Getting the job done. If it's something that's just helping you get the job done. If it's something that is, being... the plaid squares are like calling to me, like talking about structure to me. If it's helping you create a framework or a pattern that is solid for you, then that's where to go for, okay? Feel me, feel me. Okay. Also, you might be feeling a little bit like doing some charity work, like maybe donating some things. That'd be good. Or donating your time and stuff. Or like if you, like I said, if you've been kind of giving too much, then it's like give to yourself at this time. Okay? So take that as it applies to you. Okay, in the recent past, we have Five of Wands. I like this card because it's about kind of putting in the work to get back to your roots, and I love that. But it's also a card that traditionally is more about conflict and stuff. So this is kind of like, in this day and age, in this society, it's hard for one to find their place in this kind of globalized, secularized, melting pot, in quotations, culture that is still so much based in white supremacist, colonialist ass stuff, right? So but if you're feeling like in a conflict, try not to get discouraged. Okay, maybe you were feeling discouraged and stuff, but I do feel like getting in touch with your roots is giving you strength to carry on and to bring you to this point to be able to hear the next messages coming through. I also feel like in the recent past you received a warning, and I'm only saying that because of the colors here. The yellow, black, and red and stuff, those are usually like warning colors in nature.
Yes. Good night.
And good night.
Cola.
Close the door, please.
Close the door, Mom. Mom, can you close the door? Thanks.
I'm gonna cut that out, probably. She just made a lot of noise for no reason. Okay. Recent past. Warning colors. But then, okay, like I was saying, these are kind of like warning colors here, but then I'm also drawn to this green layer, and so that's reminding me of the heart energy. So maybe you're kind of getting through a time of anxiety, of feeling on edge and stuff by going into your heart space. Connecting with nature also is what I heard just now. I think the bone's kind of loud, or the thing. Okay, this is She was okay for a while, but then she got like all excited. Okay, so this is the next card in the hopes and goals position and stuff. We want to see ourselves in Knight of Wands energy. We want to see ourselves with the motivation, the drive, and the passion to move forward. And so I always say, if that's what you want, then just try and tap into that energy now. Okay, so what inspires you? What motivates you and stuff? If you want to feel motivated and inspired, you gotta inspire and motivate yourself, you know? Like, what were they saying? Don't just sit there wishing on the moon and stuff. So you gotta like kind of make it happen sometimes, and that's what the Wands cards are all about. They're about the action that you're taking towards your goals. Okay, so the Knight's pretty up there in the hierarchy of the suits. Okay, yeah, passion, creativity. Okay, being on top of it, being up on your game. Okay, in your future, you're gonna be working with somebody. You're going to be networking. This is the Three of Pentacles communication card. Communication is key. Getting crafty. You're going to be in your mastery. Yes, you're going to be mastering something, and I think it's going to be bringing in stuff for you, okay? I'm seeing these cones here as, like, again, reminding of boundaries a little bit. But yeah. Don't talk to me. Okay. It's also about a foundation. Okay, so you're going to be creating a foundation for maybe healthier habits moving forward. Okay, and here's your energy. Isn't that nice? Good death energy here. That's transformation. Okay, that's regeneration, that's rebirth, that's new growth, okay? We in the darkness, but like we are embracing it, we're surrendering, going to the flow. If you're not surrendering, it's not feeling very good. Okay, you know, and it doesn't always feel good when you do surrender either and stuff, but it's just like you gotta do it and stuff. Spirit's waiting to catch you in their arms, okay? You gotta just, if you're feeling a nap 3 o'clock in the afternoon, take that nap, okay? Even if it's just for 20 minutes. If you're feeling a cry coming on, just have a cry, okay? Get that cry, release that energy, okay? Let it go. Alright, cut them cords too with that scythe right there. We're cutting them cords. Okay. External energies here. It's pretty good. It's good stuff. Page of Wands, not Wands, but if I were to say Page of Wands, that would be about somebody loyal around you, somebody who's friendly with you, somebody who sometimes could be a little brash with their speech and stuff. This person here might be, is really smart, has a way with words, so you might be getting a lot of inspiration from people who are really good with their speech. There may be, sometimes this is referred to as a stalker card. I don't really see it as that. Maybe there is somebody, if you have this toxic relationship story going on, maybe there is somebody that is like, kind of like dragging on your energy, stalking you like psychically and stuff, whether they're like actually like looking at your online things or not, or they're like peeping you on your block or something. Hopefully not, okay? But that card does have this energy, okay? But it's a card about vigilance. So to spin in the most positive direction, we're going to say Spirit is watching out for you. Spirit is letting you clearer vision and sight to see any danger that may be around you, okay? So you don't have to worry too much. All you have to do is look and listen, okay? Alright, okay, Seven of Wands, another kind of competition, conflicty card a little bit and stuff, but it's also a card that is telling us about an opportunity to have courage. So that's the advice, is to have courage, to stand your ground, okay, to stand up for what's right, stick to your values, your virtues, and what you know is right for yourself, okay? And the outcome. This is the second time I've seen this card, not from this deck, but in general today for a reading. As the outcome, the Hermit here. Okay, so we're going to have... I feel like the Hermit came out in our last reading, but I'm not 100% on that. Let me know when's the last time we had the Hermit for the outcome. Okay, if you've watched all my videos or some of them or whatever. Anyway, the Hermit as the outcome. I like that we have the Magician under the deck. So these are both mercurial energies here, but they're two different manifestations of Mercury. So the Magician card represents not only Mercury, it represents Gemini, Aries, and Virgo. Two mutable signs and one cardinal sign. So that cardinal energy is kind of what gives it that like manifestation, leadership, we're doing this energy, initiative energy. And then the mutable signs are where we get the ability to tap into any kind of element that we need, any toolbox, any framework. We're in it, we can do it, we can apply ourselves in that. And very analytical with the Gemini and the Virgo. The Hermit is solid in Virgo and kind of like looking back at the past. So maybe it's like you're going to be at a culmination, at a place where you're looking back on everything and you're able to see the lessons in what you were going through at this time that you're hearing this reading. Okay, after going through these processes, standing your ground, working with these moon energies, you just keep your center. Remember that you are the center. Okay? Stay calm. Stay strong, okay? Come from love. Stay true to that in a courageous, confident way. And, you know, it's going to give you a lot to draw lessons from as you keep going. You're going to see what is true and what is false from yourself and from others. The hermit also is able to be in a place of wisdom where he's not like actively telling people about everything that he's been through and learned and stuff, but because he's shining the light, people can see, you know? So it's just like, you're going to be at a place where even if you don't feel like you're going to be so presumptuous as to be the one that's giving others direction or whatever, that you are at least embodying your true, authentic expression, your natural healing abilities, as per this card here, because the hermit is also a healer, and kind of imbuing that into everything that you do, and it's in a way that it shines the light for others to see, to follow. Okay, you're going to be successful. It's on the way. 3 of Wands. Okay, what else we got? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, a little bit of 8 of Swords, but then the Sun right beyond that, okay? Like, you've got a lot of great energy coming your way, okay? Watch out for 8 of Swords. Watch out for 7 of Wands, okay? Stay in your courage. Stay in your inner strength, your peace, okay? Cut cords. Cut the toxic cords. Even with yourself. Say, what is this toxicity? What are the things that I know that are not me, that are keeping me from being my current best version of myself? Alright? With that said, I want to send some love and healing to y'all. Enjoy this message. I'm going to try and upload it tonight on Thursday. It'll probably be up on Friday. Check it out. Check it out. Okay, I'm gonna get on a whole new schedule, but I don't want to go into too much detail. Okay, but expect more things from this channel, more tarot readings, more often. Okay, but I don't want to promise too much too soon. But yeah, we've already started the framework here. All right, peace, love, bye.